Good morning, boys and girls. This is math class with me, Miss Martina. To start the class, tell me what date is today? Correct. Today is Friday, July 31st, 2020. As you can see, we have the same topic of the last class, addition properties. So, right now, pay attention because we are going to start. As you can see in your math textbooks, we have two types of addition property. One is commutative and the other is associative. First one, we are going to work with commutative. So please pay attention because I'm going to give you some examples. Word commutative comes from commute or move around. The commutative properties is one to refer to moving stuff around. So, for addition, I'm going to give you some examples about this. Please pay attention and copy the formula that I'm going to give you. First one, we have here an example of commutative properties. A plus B is equal B plus A. As you can see, commutative properties only change the order of the addend, but not the sum, not the result of both addends. For example, here we have this formula. Now I'm going to give you with numbers. 3 plus 2 is equal to 2 plus 3. As you can see, as I said before, the commutative property changes the order of the addend but not the result, because the result, the sum of both addend is number 5. So as you can see, it's too easy to learn. Now I'm going to give you an example on the board. Okay, boys and girls, we are going to start with this example right now. As you can see, I have a commutative property addition example. As I said before at the beginning of this video, commutative only change the order of the addends, as you can see here in this example. Change the order but not the result, not the sum of both addends. For example, we have here two addends. The first one is 231 plus 451 is equal 451 plus 231. As you can see, only change the addends. So, as you can see also, if you add both addends, the result is the same. For example, 231 plus 451 is equal 682. Now, this part, 451 plus 231 is equal 682. As you can see, both have the same sum, the same result, but the addends are in different order. This is the commutative addition property. As you can see, only change the order of the addends but not the result. Now we are going to see another example, but in this time it is about associative property. Pay attention because this part is a bit difficult, right? So please. Now, the associative property. According to this, the sum of 2, 3 or more numbers remains to the same regardless of how the numbers are grouped. Here's an example. The sum doesn't change irrespective of how the addends are grouped, as you can see here in this formula. We have into parentheses a plus b and out parentheses plus C is equal, out parentheses, A plus, in parentheses, into parentheses, B plus C. As you can see, only change the group of number, right? The group of the items. And in other words, change the position of the parentheses. But the result, it is the same. That means in numbers, it is the same thing to this. We have here 1 plus 2 into parenthesis and plus 3 out parenthesis is equal 1 out parenthesis plus 2 plus 3 into parentheses, and the result and the sum of both items, it is the same, right? Doesn't change. Now I'm going to explain in a better way using the board this example. Please again pay attention. Here again with another example. As you can see, in this time we are going to work with associative property. Okay, we have here a group of numbers in different way. For example, first one, into parentheses, we have 2 plus 7 out parentheses plus 1 is equal, out parentheses, 2 plus, into parentheses, 7 plus 1. It is the same addition but in different order. The numbers are grouped in different way. In other words, the parentheses are in different order. Now, first one, what are you going to do? You have to add first the number into parentheses. For example, here, 2 plus 7 is equal nine, right? So write the number 9 and write again plus 1. The same thing with this side. Just you have to write the number 2 plus and add both numbers into parentheses. 7 plus 1 is equal 8, right? So write the number 8. Now we are going to add both numbers. 9 plus 1 is equal 10. Two plus 8 is equal 10, right? As you can see, only change the group of number, but the sum of both items is of the three items, it is the same. 9 plus 1 is equal 10. 2 plus 8 is equal 10. It is too easy, just you have to careful with the items, right? With the result of the items. And that's it, boys and girls. Now we are going to work in the textbooks. Go for your math textbooks, pencil and eraser. And watch carefully the pages of the textbook, right? Of the topic. Please pay attention carefully.
Okay, boys and girls, go to page number 32 and 33. as I said before at the beginning of the video and in the last class, the topic is addition properties. As you can see here, we have a picture with a boy and we have here an example of a type of addition. The first exercise says, read the information and answer. We are going to read this part. Traffic in cities like Tegucigalpa and San Pedro Sula is so heavy that a project named No Driving Today was proposed. It is estimated that with this project, 252,475 vehicles with license plates ending in 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 and 163,366 vehicles with license plates ending in 6, 7, 8, or 9 will drive on different days of the week. Here in the first exercise says approximately how many vehicles will not circulate every week? Well, we are going to add both quantities, right? Both number of 6 digits. First one, you have to write this number, 252,475 in this part. This is the first advent. Then you have to write the second advent, that is this number, 163,366 in this place as a second advent. And then you have to add both. Here in this line, you have to write the answer of the both numbers. That is approximately 415,841 vehicles will stop every week. I'm going to write only the answer because I can write the little numbers here, right? So okay, this is the correct answer, boys and girls. Now, here in comprehension and communication, as I said before and as you can see, it is the same thing that I explained in the last class and in the video at the beginning. Addition properties, commutative and associative. Okay, go to page, no, I'm sorry, go to exercise number 2. In the exercise number 2 says, look at the operation and calculate the total. As you can see, this is an associative addition. So what are you going to do? You have to add both addition and then you have to write the correct answer. For example, the first part, we have here into parentheses 3 advents. 32 plus 20 plus 10 is equal 60, right? So write the number 62 here. Then you have to write the plus. Now, 24 plus 6 plus 8 is equal 38. Now add both addends. 62 plus 38 is equal 100. Okay, as you can see, the second exercise, it is the same of this. So you have to do the same process. First one, add the numbers into parentheses, and then the result you have to add as you could see before. Now, go to exercise number 3. Write the missing number in order to complete each operation. As you can see here, we have an operations that missing numbers. For example, here in the first one, we have into parentheses 144 plus line plus 640. What is the number that is missing here? Correct, the number 662. Now here, what is the number that is missing? This one, right? 144. Now we are going to add the number. As you can see here, we have the sum of both numbers. 144 plus 662 is equal 806. Plus, you have to write this number, 640. Is equal, what is the number that is missing here? The total of 662 plus 640, right? The sum is 1302. Now, the answer of both we are going to add both numbers right now here. 806 plus 640 is equal 1046, right? And this one, we have here the same sum, the same answer, 146. Now, you have to do the same process in the other exercise. Now go to exercise number 4. Solve the following exercises, replacing each letter with the given value. What are you going to do? You have to look at each letter and write the correct number. For example, the first one we have A plus H. So we are going to write the number that is representing the letter A, 632 plus the H, 520. Okay, close the parentheses, plus the number of letter E, A, or I, right? 600. Now, you have to add both numbers first, the items that are into parentheses, then you have to sum both with the number that is out parentheses. For example, here, 632 plus 520 is equal 1152 plus 600. Now, 1152 plus 600 is equal 1752. Okay, as you can see, you have to do the same process with the others, right? Now, here in this part, problem solving skill, strategy to interpret a table, visual spatial intelligence, read, observe the table and answer. Here it says, a meteorologist measured the amount of rainfall for 3 months in the city of Tegucigalpa. What is the total amount of rainfall of the 3 months? As you can see here, first one, we have 80 meters, August 100 meters, in September 220 meters. What are you going to do? You have to write those numbers. For example, 80 plus 220, okay, close the parentheses, plus 100. Then you have to add both. 80 plus 220 is equal 300 plus 100 is equal 400 meters, right? And that's it. This is all for today, boys and girls. Thank you for your time, for your attention. I hope that you understand. If you don't understand, ask me in the group, WhatsApp group. God bless you and goodbye. See you next week.